And that's not where you want your Forsaken Archer, especially early in the game. That's really not looking good for the Legion team. So they're going to have to try to switch up their strategy a little bit here as we see Andromeda kind of roaming around middle, maybe trying to set something up on Polywog Priest, who looks like he's going to be cut out of position. The stun coming out the Sonar Scream looks like he's probably going to go down, putting up the hold to try to stop it, but the Andromeda is going to be able to get the last hit with the Haunt coming out from Wretched Hag. Really well played. Nice roaming from Andromeda. The Hellborn team are really taking commanding lead in here, 7-1, 8 minutes into the game, doing very well.
Just caught the end of that kill. My apologies on the camera work there, guys. But I was taking a look at the Archer top lane. I'm actually staring at the gold and the experience for this game. I'm actually surprised. The Pestilence is doing very well. He's already up to 250 gold for the start. He's only being beat by about 5 gold per minute from the Madman. So Madman holding his own, doing really well, even though he's at 36 and 8. He was at a deficit for creep kills earlier in the game, but he has pulled ahead of this Valkyrie and is starting to farm out the best that he can. And if the Legion team needs to survive, they're going to need that. Actually, some more action on the mid lane. At least he's going down before I could get there and take a look at it. Polywog trying to pour it in and give assistance, but too slow.
Yeah, that was just a matter of an Andromeda stun and then the Aurora and then just auto attacks. I'm assuming since none of Wretched Hag's abilities was on cooldown. I did miss it too. The Glacius is a really squishy hero, so that's bound to happen as we see a Polywog Priest kind of going up, maybe trying to hold him, but Wretched Hag blinking away like the smart person that he is. Nothing's going to come for him. They might try to get a push going on here in the middle tower. Forsaken Archer and Polywog Priest being two very strong pushing heroes. We'll definitely see what comes from this.
See if Forsaken Archer can get some of the skeletons up. We do see some pings from the mid lane, and we do have 4 Legion heroes going in. Wards are dropped by Polywog Priest. Hag having to sit back and watch as the tower's probably going to go down here, but we can get some help. We do have Plague Rider coming down the river from top. Wretched Hag ulti comes out, hits 3 heroes. We're going to get a Plague ulti come out. That's Glacius going down, Healy going down. And that is 4 hero kills for the Hellborn team at the cost of 1. Very well played by them. Meanwhile, at the bottom, Madman farms and watches his team die.
Yeah, definitely, and even Valkyrie putting out a lot of harassment there. I watched his health kind of drop dangerously low from the call of the Valkyrie. Unfortunately, well, there was nothing to follow it up with, so he's going to be able to just continue farming, pop his bottle a little bit, and get some health back. He's going to be looking to finish that Nullstone fairly early. He already picks up his Sustainer. Usually Runed Axe is picked on farming Madmans, but I doubt Black's going to go for that carry build. Nullstone is very popular to pick up on him, so we'll look to see him finish that, unless I can be eating my words pretty soon. That's alright. Wretched Hag picking up a double damage rune down bottom. Taking a look at the warding situation, the Hellborn has got this game fairly covered with a nice ward at the mid lane and up top. Being able to see a lot of whatever the Legion team is deciding to do, allowing them to pick up these nice ganks, sitting at a 2-12 lead. In middle lane, we have Polywog Priest kind of throwing out a little bit of harassment there. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his wards for another 20 seconds, so they will not be able to finish off this middle defensive tower, which they did drop fairly low to their credit. Andromeda setting in down bottom with a Valkyrie arrow being able to take down Madman very easily. Really nice combo there. As we see 3 heroes down here, maybe trying to get a push down on this bottom tower.
Very well executed gank on the Madman. Total stun lock, no time to stalk away. Barely hit with that Valkyrie arrow, but good positioning not to get any creeps with it, and picking up the first Madman death of the game there. So good to get his farm down a little bit, although a 10-minute sustainer is pretty quick for him.
Yeah, that's very good, especially in a solo lane, and Valkyrie is able to harass him as much as he wants, essentially. We see Pestilence kind of hiding out in the woods here, trying to get something done here. Forsaken Archer, our ultimate coming out on top of the creeps, trying to get the creep wave down so he can get a little bit of a push up here.
Your bottom lane, Ophelia running into the bad combo of the Hellborn team, catching an Andromeda stun and a Plague nuke there and getting smacked down in the process. Polywog Priest and Madman trying to kill this Andromeda with the tongue lashing. She's going to go down, and actually top lane just missed a kill. Magic got a kill on someone there, but paid the price for it with Wretched Hag there with double damage chasing down the kill. Glacius getting a double tap for the Forsaken Archer and Glacius.
Action just going on everywhere. 4-16 hero kill lead from the Hellborn team, as you do see a whole bunch of pings coming on the top lane, looking to drop the ultimate. They know that their homecoming stones are on cooldown, so there's nothing they can do about this middle defense tower. It's going to go very easily down to the Polywog ultimate. Those last 2 fights there were just a coordination battle. The Hellborn team catching Ophelia off guard, and then Andromeda overstepping her boundaries. The same deal goes with up top, as they got yet another kill on a Forsaken Archer, who is now sitting at 1-4-1, 190 gold per minute. So she has definitely got up from the 120 that she was at earlier, but it's still not good. That's not what you want your Forsaken Archer to be farming at. And I think this is really, it really comes down to wards once again. The Hellborn team has pretty much everything fully warded. They do have a counter ward in the bottom lane, but they have unfortunately not noticed Akeke's ward of sight down here. As you do see some little bit of action. Aurora coming out on top of Madman, he's able to stalk away. Nothing's going to come from that. Ophelia is looking like they might want to try to turn this into a counter gank. They look like a Poor coming in. Yes, they definitely are going to try to gank Andromeda or Pestilence here. We'll see who strikes first, but they do have a ward of sight, so they're able to notice this immediately. And that's the story of this game. Wards of sight are able to stop their ganks and allow them to get extra ganks off from the Legion team.
Yeah, definitely. Everything you want about this game is vision. Vision will help you and never hurt you in this game. So we see Pestilence throwing an ulti on the Madman. Ooh, a swap right before stun. Pestilence gets tongue-tied by the Polywog Priest, but going down to a Plague Rider ulti there. Polywog using the power slide to stay alive, but he's going to go down to the long-distance attack there. Pestilence fighting in, going to try to catch Ophelia. Should be able to catch him with his stun here. And Madman is caught between a rock and a hard place here. Actually, that's his own teammate, Derp. And Pestilence should be able to get away. And I think Andromeda and Wretched Hag get both caught by the crippling ball. They're going to go down. Smackdown going out there. And Pestilence and Plague Rider are going to have to run away, or else they're going to suffer the same fate. Good turnaround there by the Legion team. 2 for 2 in that exchange there. So they're starting to get some more kills. That could have easily gone 4 or 5 kills for the Hellborn team in that fight there.
Yeah, definitely. And that was just really, really good baiting by the Legion team. Madman managed to bait in, or Ophelia rather, managed to bait in a Pestilence and then just catch the rest of their heroes out of position. Wretched Hag blinking in at the worst possible time as the crippling volley went laid down. Getting, I think Forsaken Archer got those kills. Yes, she did. Forsaken Archer getting a double tap and a smackdown, increasing her kill to death ratio to 242. As you see the Polywog Priest wards going down on this half-health defensive tower. Should be able to take this down with the Ophelia minions. Not a problem at all.
My entire team poured in from the Hellborn team. Sorry, 4 players boarding in, trying to get there to the tower to defend it in time, but just so much push coming up from the Legion team. Although they are down 12 hero kills, their push, if they get some more of these towers dead, they already have 3 down for their team. They might be able to make up this gold deficit. They actually do have a gold lead of about 1,100 gold. So even though they're down 12 hero kills, they are leading the gold race.
Yeah, absolutely. That's actually really interesting. You never usually see that, but with really strong pushing teams, they're able to get a little bit of a gold deficit and a little bit of an experience deficit, but they're able to push down towers like it's nobody's business, and that's where the real gold's at. Kills only award 200 gold for 1 player, and a little bit of assist gold. As you see a Polywog Priest with haste trying to scare off this Wretched Hag, nothing's going to come from that, unfortunately. But the tower kills is where it comes from. That's 200 gold for everybody, and if somebody gets the last hit, that's like 500 gold for them. So it's just... that's where this game comes from. You need to push into the base and then end the game. So that's why I really like push teams. But anyway, I forget what I was talking about.
So let's take an item recap here. A little action in the mid lane. I think they're just going to be scoping each other out. But looking at some of the items on the Hellborn team, we've just got Striders and Power Supply and some Revealing Dust from Andromeda. Probably being the ward bitch on this game. We've got Wretched Hag has basically standard boots, getting some more stat items and a bottle, trying to get her health up to survive some of these team fights. Plague Rider also playing the ward bitch, getting something there, and we have a little bit of a confrontation here at the bottom rune. Just Polywog using that Hex to get away. Pestilence has not yet finished his port key, but he will probably be going for that as he has about 1,400 gold saved up. We also have Valkyrie here with Steam Boots and a Power Supply as well.
On the Legion team, we do have Glacius with Striders. Ophelia with Ring of the Teacher Striders. I mean,
sorry, some quick action in the mid lane here. We got Madman getting caught by Dust of Revelation here. Wretched Hag gonna blink in and finish off that kill. Plague Rider using his ultimate and getting seared off by Glacius' ultimate here. A stun from Andromeda to stop that ulti, but had to get out of position to do that. Ophelia using the slow on him. He's gonna try to juke into the forest here. Porting away, not sure he's gonna get caught here. Good port away by the Andromeda. Wretched Hag does have enough mana to blink away. Should be fine in this confrontation here. And that was definitely good exchange for the Hellborn team, them getting 2 kills and getting that Madman's farm down just a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And down bottom, we do have Pestilence kind of just free farming, getting a little bit of a push down on the bottom tower, and the Legion team doesn't appear to care because they're going to push the secondary tower Polywog when Sport's going down. The Ophelia minions able to get quite a bit of damage chunks to this tower, but I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do anything. A portal coming in. Pestilence is really far away, though we have 3 heroes versus 3 Andromeda swapping on top of Polywog Priest. put him in tower range. He's in a really dangerous position. Andromeda actually getting damage down really low. Apollo Priest is going to go down. So is Ophelia from the Polywog wards. Really nice micro from there, as we do see Glacius, the man of ice, going down to Sender with the Sonar Scream, very easily taking him down. Same deal with Ophelia, stunned by Pestilence. That's it for him. Some of the Legion heroes. Forsaken Archer actually is caught pretty close to the action, but the Ophelia minions is going to be able to help him. I don't think she's going to go down unless they do manage to get unless Pestilence has Blink. Does not. Should be fine. That is a 3-for-1 hero exchange for the Hellborn team. I'm really liking that. That was a good exchange. They managed to save their defense tower, who's actually in deny range right now at 105 life. So really good exchange. That was a really good team fight.
Yep, not sure if they've noticed that tower in deny range yet, but that was really good. Wretched Hag doing a really good job of cleaning up the minions from Ophelia, so she barely has anything going on right now. She's going to start jungling and get those all back up again. Good on Wretched Hag to get some of those kills.
Yeah, definitely. And it's also a massive boost in gold. It's like 70 gold per kill from an Ophelia minion. So that's almost like half a hero kill from getting just those 2 minions. So it was definitely worth going after those. She almost got cut out by the Forsaken Archer, but it wouldn't have mattered. She had her entire team there. So the reason they're not denying the tower, I'm pretty sure, is that they want to be able to port into it later. But they definitely do know, so if they ever decide to push the middle tower, they're probably just going to deny it straight out before they even get close.
Right. And Wretched Hag, Port Key finished by Pestilence, using it right away as soon as he got it. Going on Glacius, going out with that pesty ulti on Glacius. Glacius might be able to get away, stun locked by the Ophelia minions. Wretched Hag finishing the kill. Madman finishing off the Pestilence there with a barrel roll. And that's a 2-for-1 hero kill so far for the Legion team, actually, and the rest of them getting away. Wretched Hag having the blink away, not having much left to use there. And the Legion team definitely going for this kill. And not being able to deny it by the Hellborn team. Plague Rider using his ulti before going down to the ultimate from Forsaken Archer. And that's 3 hero kills for the Legion team, and we might just see some more pushing here. But they do have a lot of health and mana on a couple of their strong pushing heroes. Might stay in to do something, but most likely going to back out and spend some of that money.
Yeah, definitely. And that entire fight right there just came down to the Ophelia minions. Absolutely. They were able to hold and stun lock Pestilence, making him essentially just completely ineffective. And they do a ton of damage as well. So that really just shut down the Hellborn team. And after that, they just pushed right on in.
Yeah, really good micro there by the Ophelia. I like what the Pestilence did with his port key. He says, hello, hi, I just farmed it, I just got it, I'm up in your grill. But unfortunately, he died from that and was not the greatest of initiation by him, but I like his gusto.
Yeah, he's definitely got balls, which is good. They do nuke him Pestilence, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Balls. Anyway.
Balls of steel.
Yeah, Madman down bottom, still farming, doesn't have anything picked up right now. Let's see how much gold he has. Madman.
2,900 gold, so he might be actually going for that wingbow first. Not sure, maybe he's just being a baller and wanting to increase his bank account and flash his cash around, but interesting what he picks up there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's trying to flash in the face of Glacius.
Oh, we had a 5-second arrow up top on the Glacius here. Valkyrie trying to finish him off, but ported from Ophelia, and Valkyrie's going to be able to get away. Nobody died on the top there. Good on Glacius to get that Ice Imprisonment off before he ate any more damage.
Yeah, looks like we have a little bit of a push going on middle too. Lots of action going on in this game. It's really not boring at all. Usually I complain about farming games, but this is definitely not a farming game, as we do see the Hellborn team kind of looking at Congo here. Might be able to get something.
Kill here with Pest with Insect Swarm and Aurora. He's going to be going down really quick. I'm not sure. There's no wards here from the Legion team. You might have somebody sniffing it out for Madman. No, he's going the wrong way. This is going to be an easy Congo kill for the Hellborn team. They'll be expanding their experience here. They still have a gold deficit, which is very surprising to me. They're going to have this token on their game, and they're going to be able to expand their
That was actually a really ballsy Congo attempt, actually. They didn't put down a single counter ward to see if there was any kind of Legion warding, and unfortunately there wasn't until very recently where Keke put down another ward of sight, so they were really lucky in getting that Congo kill unscathed. If the Legion team spotted them even a little bit, that had definitely went the other way, and maybe you got a Congo kill stolen from them. So
I think that Congo kill took so little time. It took about 20 seconds from start to finish. They were just gambling with that Polywog